Hello, boys and girls. Today's book is Life Cycle of a Butterfly by Angela Royston. Now, remember we've talked about the the things that an author does when they're writing their stories and what in their books. One of them is so that you can enjoy the story. Another one is to change your mind about something, and another is to teach you something. I want you to think about that as we go through this book. Which one of those is this book? Life Cycle of a Butterfly. Now here's a big clue for us. The table of contents in a story, they don't have a table of contents. The table of contents is in a book that is nonfiction. It's a book that is going to teach us something. Meet the butterflies. A butterfly is an insect. It has 6 legs, 4 wings, and 2 antennae. Many butterflies have brightly colored wings, like this swallowtail. Many kinds of butterflies live in different parts of the world. The butterfly in this book is a monarch butterfly from North America. Eggs hatching. Every butterfly begins life as a tiny egg. The monarch butterfly lays her eggs on a milkweed leaf. Just over a week later, the egg begins to hatch. A small caterpillar crawls out of the egg. It ate a hole in the egg, and now it will eat the eggshell. The caterpillar eats and grows bigger. It chews through the leaf with its strong jaws. Soon, it has eaten a big hole in the milkweed leaf. All the eggs have hatched, and many monarch caterpillars are feeding on the milkweed plant. They crawl from leaf to leaf, eating as they go. 1 week. The caterpillar grows, but its skin does not. One day, its skin is so tight it splits open. The caterpillar has a new and bigger skin underneath. The caterpillar will shed its skin 4 times as it grows. Now it crawls away, clinging to the thin stem with its many legs. 2 weeks. The caterpillar eats and grows. It is not eaten by other animals because milkweed leaves have something in them that makes the caterpillar taste yucky. This bird catches insects, but when it sees the monarch caterpillar's black and yellow stripes, it leaves it alone. The bird has learned that the monarch tastes yucky. 4 weeks. Pupa. When the caterpillar is fully grown, it spins a silky pad on the bottom of a leaf. It grasps the pad and its striped skin splits for the last time. Underneath the skin is a green pupa. The caterpillar is ready to change into a butterfly. 6 weeks. Butterfly. Inside the hard shell of the pupa, the caterpillar's body changes. Then the pupa cracks open and the butterfly pulls itself free. At first, its wings are damp and crumpled. As they dry, the wings slowly open. Now the butterfly is ready to fly away. 8 weeks. The butterfly flies from flower to flower, feeding on their nectar. It unrolls its tongue and sucks up the sweet juice. Birds do not try to catch the butterfly. The milkweed that made the caterpillar taste yucky is still in its body, making it taste yucky too. 10 weeks. It is fall, and the weather starts getting cold. The monarch butterflies gather together on the branches of trees. They flutter up into the sky. They fly south until they reach the mountains of Mexico, where the weather is warmer in winter. 14 to 30 weeks. The butterflies are very tired. They gather on pine trees to rest and sleep for the winter. In spring, the sun warms the butterflies and wakes them up. They feed on nectar from flowers. Most of the butterflies start to fly north. 32 weeks. Mating. The butterflies rest during the journey. This male has found a female that is ready to mate. After mating, the female lays her eggs. She lays them on a milkweed plant. The butterflies live for only a few more weeks. By then, new caterpillars are hatching. The journey continues. Back in Mexico, some butterflies have been battered by a big storm. Some recover and will fly north. Others will die along the way. But along the way, caterpillars are hatching. When they change into butterflies, they too will fly north. There, they will mate and lay eggs of their own. Life cycle. Eggs hatching, caterpillar, pupa, butterfly, mating, laying eggs, and then back to the beginning of the life cycle. Now, at the back of a book where the author is trying to teach you something, they have things like fact files or glossaries, and this one has an index and even suggestions for more books to read. The fact file says, the wingspan of a monarch butterfly is nearly as wide as your hand span. Monarch butterflies fly farther than any other kind of butterfly. During their long journeys north and south, they fly up to 1,800 miles, or 3,000 kilometers. Butterflies use their antennae to smell and to feel. They smell food and the special smells the male monarch butterfly gives off when he is ready to mate. Now, in the book, when we were looking, we see that some of the words are darker, like this, and those words we can find in the glossary. The author puts these words darker so that when we're reading, if we're not sure what one of those words is, we can come to the end, look in the glossary, and it will explain. So when we were reading on the first page about the antennae, it's right here. Antennae, the long, skinny feelers on an insect's head. And it has all of these to help you learn. The author is trying to help you learn something. So this is a different book than we read before. We have The Life Cycle of a Butterfly, and the earlier book, The Butterfly Story. They both tell similar things, but one is told in a story, and the other is told in a nonfiction book to help you learn something. I hope you enjoyed both these books, and I hope that you learned something.